All right, y'all, we're going to take a look at this boudoir Facebook ad, see if we believe it has BLCS, diagnose it, see if we believe it has BLCS, aka boudoir low click syndrome. All right, so BLCS is when the unique CTR all for our boudoir Facebook ad is under 6%. So that means fewer than 6 out of 100 women are actually clicking somewhere in our boudoir Facebook ad, which means our ad is getting into fewer than 6, less than 6 out of 100 women's brains, which means less than 6 out of 100 women have a chance, there's a non-zero chance they buy from us. Like they could actually buy from us. Everyone else is just scrolling on by. So this is the number of non-scroller buyers, and we gotta get this number literally as high as possible. 6% is the minimum. We're under 6%, we got a big problem. And that's because a unique CTR all under 6% is not normal. It is actually the symptom of a deeper root cause. And those deeper root cause are the 3 pre-click mistakes, which I'll actually be going over at the end of the video. We also know that a boudoir Facebook advertiser with BLCS is a boudoir low-click advertiser, a BLCA. So we got our universe taking shape here. A BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. Perfect for us though. We got the solution. We got the saving grace. Boudoir Pico BLCS is treated with boudoir pre-click optimization, aka boudoir Pico, and treatment takes about a week. So we know this because we invented it, and we've already done a bunch of treatments with this, and it's worked 100% of the time. And we duplicate the original ad, so we leave the original as it is, leave it running. We duplicate and we treat the duplicated ad. Treat the duplicated ad with boudoir Pico, and after about a week, then we actually get we get the look and see which one has the best metrics, and we keep whichever one running as the best metrics. And it's always been the boudoir Pico treated one. Now, once treated with boudoir Pico, we now have pre-click alignment, PCA. So we go from the 3 pre-click mistakes to PCA pre-click alignment. And pre-click alignment activates boudoir brain entry boost in our boudoir Facebook ads. So boudoir brain entry boost, that basically means, we got our unique CTR all above 6%. And a boudoir Facebook advertiser with boudoir brain entry boost is a dominant boudoir advertiser, a DBA. So the our universe here that we got is a BLCA with BLCS. It's caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. Our solution is boudoir Pico, takes about a week, and we achieve pre-click alignment, and we become a DBA, dominant boudoir advertiser with boudoir brain entry boost. So my residency, first part of it, finding one ad out there, bringing it back to the hospital, testing it, and we saw because the unique CTR all 4.3%. So unique CTR all under 6%. We know that BLCS is present, so aka boudoir low click syndrome. But now we know we can solve it with boudoir Pico. So we did exactly that. BLCS treated with boudoir Pico takes about a week. We got the unique CTR all up to 6.88%. So now we discovered the original boudoir Facebook ad was actually wasting 37% of ad spend. So now if they're spending 10 grand a month on the original boudoir Facebook ad, now they only need to spend $6,300 a month on the boudoir Pico treated ad to get it into the same number of women's brains. So $3,700 a month that was being wasted on the old one, well, now we don't have to spend it on the new one. We just pocket that. So boudoir photographer pockets that. Has like a phantom profit every month because they no longer have to spend it. And this actually gives them kind of a phantom bonus like $40K at the end of the year, at the end of 12 months. Next, brought in my second one to the hospital, tested it, found it has a unique CTR of 1.39%. So we found out that BLCS was present. Unique CTR all under 6%, boudoir low click syndrome is present. So we got the solution now. We treated with boudoir Pico, takes about a week. We got the unique CTR all up to 9.13%. And So we found out the original boudoir Facebook ad is wasting 84% of its ad spend. And when they were doing that, the if they spend 10 grand a month on their boudoir Facebook ads, then now they only have to spend 1.6 grand a month on the boudoir Pico treat ad to get into the same number of women's brains. So that 8,600 a month difference, they no longer have to spend it. They can just pocket it as kind of a phantom bonus, whatever we want, a boudoir Pico bonus, simply from using or having their BLCS treated with boudoir Pico. So that's like what, 100K bonus at the end of the year. And third, had a patient come through, so he had a boudoir Facebook ad 5.03%, BLCS is present, unique CTR under 6%, boudoir low click syndrome. So we got the solution. We treated with boudoir Pico, takes about a week, and we discovered her wasting about 67% of ad spend, that original ad. So now they can actually, they can actually decrease their ad spend. Like, if they spend 10 grand a month on the original boudoir Facebook ad, they only need to spend 3,300 bucks a month on the, only 3,300 bucks a month on the boudoir Pico treated ad and get into the same number of women's brains. So super efficient, and they can pocket that, 6,700 bucks a month is kind of like a phantom profit, phantom bonus, boudoir Pico bonus, and they don't actually need to do any extra work, and that's kind of like 80K extra bonus profit at the end of the year. Now, the average boudoir Facebook ad with BLCS is wasting about 50% of its ad spend. I mean, look over here. We got wasting 37%, wasting 84%, wasting 67%. And I mean, take the average of those numbers, probably somewhere between 50 to 60%. So they're spending 10 grand a month on boudoir Facebook ads. With boudoir Pico treatment can probably, save about 5K of that. 5K of that, 10K, eliminate that. I mean, that's 100% being wasted. I already know that. Eliminate that and actually, with that 5K bonus back in the boudoir photographer's pocket, 60K over the, next 12 months. Now we're going to diagnose this if we believe it has BLCS, aka boudoir low click syndrome. So looking here, so we got the below creative cluster mistake. The false belief that causes us to make this mistake is we're trusting what Facebook says we should fill out for our ad is what is best for us to fill out, but actually is best for Facebook. The consequence of this is way more women scrolling by our ads than necessary. And as a result, that pulls our unique CTR all under 6%, contributes to BLCS. Facebook's happy though, more women scrolling by our ad per unit time means Facebook can serve more ads per unit time and earn more money per unit time. So Facebook's hustling us. Next, we got the look at the creative, looking at the photo. We got the looks like an ad mistake. So the false belief that causes us to make this mistake is that we believe our boudoir Facebook ads should look like ads. And the false belief that causes that mistake is because all the other ads, basically all the other ads we see on Facebook look like ads. All the other boudoir Facebook ads on Facebook we see looks like ads. So if everyone's doing it, not everyone can't be wrong, can they? Well, actually 100% of the boudoir Facebook ads I've seen or tested have had BLCS because everyone's making the same mistakes over and over again. So the consequence of this pulls our unique CTR under 6% and contributes to BLCS, aka boudoir low click syndrome. Finally, we're going to look at the See More headline here. First 2 3/4 lines, Facebook mobile newsfeed. We're only using 2 lines here. 120 boudoir session. What if you never feel ready, but do it anyway? All right, so this is a lack of context mistake. The false belief that caused us to make this mistake is that, we're thinking to see more headlines kind of willy-nilly, when in fact, literally it's 80% of the reason why people will click or not click somewhere on our ad. So this is actually the most important part. The consequences of the lack of context mistake is way more women scrolling by our ad than necessary, lowering or pulling unique CTR all under 6%, and decreasing or increasing the probability that we have BLCS, aka boudoir low click syndrome. So, after looking at all this, my diagnosis is yes, I do believe this boudoir Facebook ad has BLCS, aka boudoir low click syndrome. If you're a BLCA, a boudoir low click advertiser who has BLCS, boudoir low click syndrome, the unique CTR of your boudoir Facebook ads is under 6%, and you want, and you're spending more than 10 grand a month on boudoir Facebook ads, and you have decided that now you need to pull more efficiency, more profit out of your business through making your boudoir Facebook ads more efficient, because you've already done it in other places in your business. Now you're ready to do it with the Facebook ad side or Facebook ad part of the business, and you're seeing more and more market saturation every single day. Anytime someone gets a new iPhone or new camera, there's new Google My Business profiles popping up. More boudoir photographers entering the market every day, and there's more inflation in life, so you need to pull some more profits out of the business. And you want to save on average, you want to eliminate approximately 5K a month in wasted ad spend. Put that back in your pocket instead of Facebook's pocket, where it's being wasted. 60K over the next 12 months approximately. Then shoot me a DM when my new patient intake opens. My DMs are closed right now, no new patient intake right now. But shoot me an intake when that happens, and we will see if you qualify.